because this is giving. This is giving. Hello, beautifuls. Hi, my name is Giselle. Welcome back to G is for Growth. If you're new here, hello. If you came back to see some more, hi, how are ya? Welcome. Don't forget to like, subscribe to your mom, to your friends. But my name is Giselle, co-host of the Strong Sunflowers podcast and founder of G is for Growth. And today we're going to talk about why self-love is so important and where to start. Because a lot of people don't even know where to start. And I think self-love is so important, so important. So I have a couple of tips and tricks to help you guys do just that. And it made me think, we always hear people say, how can you love someone if you can't love yourself? Facts, facts. But how about, how can I show someone to love me if I can't love myself? I think that's so important, so important. Because if we don't know how to love ourselves, how are we supposed to show someone else to love us? And I was just listening to Oprah, and she talked about her being beat as a child and how she would get literally whipped like a slave. And she talked about how her family, parents, mom, dad, everybody, uncle, aunt, they would beat her and whip her and say, I do this because I love you. I do this because I care about you. And when I was listening to that, I was just thinking like, damn, how many women grew up like this and then get into toxic ass relationships, believing that this is what love is supposed to be like, that this is what love is supposed to look like, that this is how love is supposed to feel. And that is incorrect. So I feel like we need to figure out how to love ourselves so then we can show other people to love us. And I noticed this in my own relationships. Because coming from a Cuban household, I was sold the lie that love equals sacrifice. That love equals sacrifice. So in every relationship that I've ever been, that it's not a lot, it's been two. And one was a happy relationship. I continued that system, sacrifice. If you sacrifice, that means love. And I ended up sacrificing a lot. I ended up sacrificing myself. I sacrificed my boundaries. I sacrificed my happiness. I ended up sacrificing my peace. And now, at 27 years old, 2023, literally last month, I realized that that is not self-love. That is actually self-betrayal, and I am not betraying myself. So self-love is so important because when we don't love ourselves, we let a lot of shit slide that shouldn't be sliding. When you have self-love, you tolerate less pain because you know that you're worth it. You know your worth. You know who you are. And I just wanted to let you know that there is levels to this, because I was thinking like, oh my gosh, I have a podcast where we teach people to love themselves. That's one of our primary like pillars on the podcast, self-love and self-care, number one. And I preach this all the time. I talk to people about it, but there's levels to this shit. There is levels to the self-love shit, because I thought I was a person that had a lot of self-love. But in this last, I don't want to call it a relationship, this last situation, I was in a 2-year situation. Exactly. I went from a 5-year marriage to a 2-year situation. But I'm glad that they happened, because God has a gentle way of showing me what the hell I need to be doing. And I'm thankful for both of those situations. But I was self-betraying hardcore. And even though it wasn't like super intense self-betrayal, it was like a deeper self-betrayal this time. Because I knew deep down that I deserved better. I just literally went from being someone's wife to being someone's, I don't know. What the fuck? Like, literally, what the hell? And this was like eating me up inside for the longest time. And I just kept pushing it back, not trusting my gut, not going with my intuition. And that's how I got stuck in this 2-year situationship, being someone's I don't know, where that's not so I just felt so low, and I felt so much anxiety. I was so anxious all the time. I think I was maybe borderline depressed. Not fully depressed, but getting there. I was feeling so heavy. I was feeling so heavy throughout my days, like for months. I was feeling so heavy with my life. I was feeling so heavy with my emotions. I felt like I was in a limbo of like instability, of asking myself the same questions again and again. What am I doing? Who am I? What are we? And I'm in a situationship with a man that doesn't want to be in a relationship. So what I learned from that, which is in the video, is when a man tells you what they don't want, believe them. Believe them. When a man tells you, shows you their character, believe them. When a man tells you they don't want you, believe them, okay? Because listen. And as I was crying in the bathroom, I remember I just was saying to myself, like, oh my gosh, so many things are aligning for me. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Choose you. Choose you all the time. Choose you, because self-love is really gonna save you from a lot of hurt and being in situations not even that you don't want to be in. Situations that you don't have to be in. Like, you don't have to deal with bullshit. You deserve the best. Tip number 3, you can't pour from an empty cup. And so many people are trying to do this. People are trying to pour themselves into other people, and they're empty. That's why we have so much anxiety, depression, all of those things. And I've talked about this before in a book that I have read. I believe it's The Fifth Agreement. And it talks about the further we are from our true self, the more unhappy, the more depressed, the more all of those things will be, because we are so far away from where we're supposed to be that it's literally breaking our soul. We need to go back to the source. We need to go back to which is us. We gotta pour into us before we pour into anybody. And I was listening to a talk by Oprah again, and she was saying how she just embraced when people were telling her, "You're so full of yourself. You're so selfish. You're so full of yourself." Hell yeah, I'm so full of myself. I overflow into people. My life is in abundance. I'm in abundance. My love is in abundance. And if I have love for myself, I can have love for everybody else. So I'm rocking with that. I am full with that. I am full of myself. And when I overflow, that's when I can get to it. But till that time comes, which is already, it's already. But I love my life. These last couple of weeks, January was amazing. I'm growing so much. Cheese for growth. Like, thank you. Thank you so much. I have just been growing. And I'm so thankful to be where I am. My future husband is going to have the best version of myself. So I'm ready. I'm ready. So we know that self-love is super important because it just aligns us with our purpose. But where do we start? Where do we start to love ourselves? Where do we start to really apply these things into our lives? And I know that we hear the basic things like, take care of yourself, tell yourself positive affirmations, which is true. All of those things are like your soil. You need to be adding positive affirmations, positive talking to yourself. You need to talk to yourself positively. You are that big. You are a queen. You are worthy. You are worthy of everything that you want and everything you desire. It's already yours. I'm all about affirmations. But where do you start? Where do you start to love yourself? And affirmations, we say them out loud. But where we can start is also to write them down. Write down the person that you want to be. Write down what you deserve. Write down how you want to be treated. Write down the kind of man that you want in your life, or woman. We don't discriminate around here. What kind of life are you trying to live? What kind of love are you trying to experience? Like, oh my gosh, write it all down. Write the vision and make it plain and make it simple. Make it so clear that if God himself comes to read it, he understands what you want. He knows what you want. Make it so clear. And I'm still doing this. I got to write my own list, but in a rewrite, because I found my old list from a couple of years ago. But you know, things change. We evolve, and that's okay. Change is good. And then when you write your list, then live a life that aligns with that. Live a life that aligns with that, and stop entertaining things that don't align with who you want to be. Stop entertaining these men that are not giving you the love that you deserve, that are not treating you like the queen that you are. For what? It's when the vision gets so clear, it's so easy to be cutting people off the field, you know, because it's clear. It's clear. And one of the biggest things for me is loyalty. And I have noticed about myself that if you do me wrong and that loyalty and trust and honesty is broken, I can't fuck with you. I can't trust you. I can't be a part of what we had. There's no going back. There's no going back. And I'm not going to live in a place where I'm going to be in doubt, because I want ride or dies in my circle. Because for so long, I've been riding and dying. And I just want ride or dies in my circle. So if you're not that, respectfully, here's the exit. But yeah, I'm choosing me. But 2023, I'm just really learning to be loyal to myself. I just want to love me, because for the last 2 years, not even last 7 years, I have been betraying myself. You know how long it has taken me to say those words? Giselle, you thought you were loving yourself. You thought you were a strong, independent, strong sunflower. No, girl, you were betraying yourself. And this year is all about just loving me and really being there for me. I choose me. I am being loyal to me, because Giselle is deserving of love. I am deserving of love. I am deserving of the love that I seek. So it starts with us, ladies and gentlemen. It starts with us. And last but not least, my girl Lori Harvey came with that one. I am the prize, period. Period. I am the prize. I am worthy of love. And my worth does not come from what a man has to say about me or what anybody else has to say about me. My worth comes from me. I choose to be worthy. I know that I am worthy. And that's what I'm bringing to the table. When your cup is full, when you have self-love, you are not going to be begging these men to love you. You're not going to be begging for the bare minimum. You're not going to be begging for affection. You're not going to be begging for validation. Like Maya Angelou said, you are enough. You are enough. Say it louder, write it down, scream it, learn it in Spanish. Yo soy suficiente. Say it in whatever language you need to hear it in. You are enough. You are loved. Stop begging these men for the bare minimum. Stop. Honey, you are not a bare minimum kind of chick. You are a freaking 6-figure salary, maybe $1 million salary. Honey, I don't know. You're all of the above. All of the above. You deserve the world, even if you have to give it to yourself. I always tell myself that. Even if I have to give it to myself, I deserve the world. And I'm not selfish for that. I just know my worth. My father is a god, literally. My father is a king. So I've recently decided that I'm not dating anybody that can't treat me better than I treat myself. Period. I am not dating anybody that can't treat me better than I can treat myself. And that was so important, I had to say it twice. Okay? And I'm not feeling no type of shame about it. I am not feeling no type of nothing about it. I deserve it. If I give it to myself, I deserve it. And when a man comes to me and he can do that, he can provide all the things that I need. And of course, vice versa, because that's why I'm not just working on myself for me, which I'm the number one. Yes, I'm working and I'm doing this growth and I'm evolving for me. But when I do it for myself, it's just the butterfly effect, correct? It just multiplies. My future partner, my future life partner is going to have the best version of myself, and I can bring that because I can bring what I'm asking for. And so will my children. I'm getting goosebumps, but I know that I'm going to be a freaking amazing mother. I know it. I know this. There's no doubt in my mind. Look, goosebumps. There's no doubt in my mind. And I know that I have to be working on myself this time so I can prepare to receive the blessings that are coming my way. And so do you. And I hope this episode helped you grow. I hope this episode makes you think about what's important in your life. And if you are loving yourself, are you taking care of you? Because I see you. Are you taking care of you? Are you loving you? Are you giving yourself all the love that you give to others? Are you treating yourself kindly? I hope you are. And if you're not, I hope you start. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.